let's talk Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the obviously sequel to the Smash 2014 hit Guardians of the Galaxy. So the entire team is back for this one. We got Star-Lord, Drax, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, Groot's back but in baby form. And then we also have other characters like Nebula, and then, God, what's his name? The blue dude. He's got the dome, he's got the whistle arrow. Yondu. I remembered his name. Yondu's back. And then we also have the director back too. So going into this, I was very optimistic. I know James Gunn really enjoys and respects these characters. I trust Chris Pratt. I really enjoyed the first movie. So going into this, I was very optimistic. I'm going to hit performances real quick because that's pretty much the main thing I always hit upon. We can talk more about the characters as well. We'll hit up my 3-4 favorite people. Dave Bautista, even though he's not the star, Chris Pratt is our star of this movie. Dave Bautista really stole the show for me. Bautista really stole the show for me. He was really funny. He had some great lines. He was awesome. He was just by far the best part of the movie for me. And then we had Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, killing it once again. He really got the comedy chops. I want to see him in more stuff because I think he has more range. He's hilarious. I want to see him in some buddy cop things. So he does a great job. Star-Lord has a great character arc in this movie as well. And then also in this movie, we meet Star-Lord's dad, Kurt Russell, Ego. And he's really awesome too. Kurt Russell's great. He was a great addition to the team. We get to see that plot line go through, and that's a lot of fun. And then Baby Groot was awesome as well. Loved him. I wanted more of him, but like I was talking to my buddy later, they had a lot of Baby Groot in this movie, and they really flexed that. But Baby Groot was awesome. Definitely one of the highlights. Those are the 4 highlights for me. But Nebula was really great. She had a nice character arc. Gamora was awesome. Rocket had a nice, character moment as well. Yondu was awesome as well. Everyone had their little moment to shine, even if it felt a little forced at some moments. Some moments they kind of like, oh, it's time for character stuff, and it was like a little, just tiny bit forced, but I still really enjoyed it because these characters are so great. We get to see the team kind of separate a bit. So at one point, the teams do separate. Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, which is I've named the actors because whatever. Go with Kurt Russell on his planet. You got Rocket, Baby Groot, and then Nebula, and then what's his name? Yondu comes in, and so they kind of split apart, and we get to see them as sure they kind of bitch and moan about each other, and that's kind of interesting too. And you get to see them kind of build because they're like, dude, these guys are assholes, and they come back together towards the end. And when you see them fight together, it's almost perfect because everyone has their role in all of this as well. Like, I forgot to mention Mantis, but Mantis had a job in the final scene to do this one thing, and that's all she was supposed to do. You do this. Dave Bautista's Drax was like, okay, now you do this one thing, and then Rocket, you do that one thing. It's not everyone doing everything, and then just ends up being just like this CGI cutscene of people kicking ass. Everyone had their part, everyone had their role, everyone followed it because that's a team effort. That's what movies like Age of Ultron did bad. It's like just bunch of stuff and everyone's beating up everybody. No, everyone has one objective, and that objective will help defeat the ultimate bad guy at the end. And so everyone did their part, worked together great, and it was just a good time all around. It was funny, it was action-packed, it was more world-building, got to see more of the universe, but then it wasn't like so much universe, so much new stuff that you're like, okay, what's going on? They only went to like 2 or 3 new planets, but you felt like the world got bigger. The characters got smarter, they grew again, and it was just really great stuff all around. Shout out to Zune. You will understand that when you see the movie. This is probably a quick video, and we're going to wrap it up really quick because I got other things to do, and plus you already knew what was going to happen anyway. You hear how I'm talking. This movie's a kick-ass must-see. James Gunn brings the action, brings the comedy, brings the heart again. I was actually about to cry near the end. I will not tell you why. This is a spoiler-free review, but this was a good time all around. The reviews are getting kind of lesser on Guardians 2, which I don't really understand. The first time is really this big shock, kind of like a firework, like, whoa, this can be fun, weird, right? But this time, they do it again. I think they do it just as good, if not better in other aspects. And I think James Gunn hits it out of the park once again with his amazing team of Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista. Didn't even talk about Bradley Cooper or Vin Diesel and their voice acting. They do a great job again. Everything about this movie is a perfect summer blockbuster, good time all around. So that's why it's a kick-ass, must-see movie. Well, that's the first summer blockbuster movie out. of the books, for the books. I don't know. I don't even know what I was trying to say there, but I'm just going to take this and run. No cuts on this one. Anyway, first summer blockbuster down. Really excited. There's some awesome movies coming this summer. I had to take a couple weeks off because I had school, but I finished up school, kicked ass, kind of. In college, kicking ass is passing, so I definitely kicked ass in my classes. And can't wait for more. We got like Alien Covenant, Baywatch, and Pirates just in May alone. I have some other movies I'm really looking forward to, so this is going to be awesome. Lots of movies, and probably a big channel shift soon. I will let you know if and when that happens. I'm very excited. So, with that being said, if any of these mouth noises made your ear holes hokey pokey, turn yourself around, hit subscribe, stay tuned for more content, movie reviews, pitches, vlogs, other stuff that I'm going to get to eventually, and like instead of just saying other stuff, and that. So have yourself a kick-ass day.